We're live, I think. Let me know if it's working at all. Please tell me this works. I think it works. Yeah, there we go. Someone said okay. The camera quality is actually garbage right now, but currently, let's see, where's it going to stand? Currently, right now, I am removing all the tubing from the track because we're replacing it with this gold tubing that I've received. And then that's pretty much the goal for today. I want to do another stream tomorrow where I'm actually building things. But I feel like I'm not going to be super effective unless I feel like I'm being watched. So that's what we're doing today. Let's see. Send as many questions as you want in the chat. I will answer them in a little bit. I'm going to do a bunch of building, and then I'll go read chat for a little bit, come back and build some more. Well, actually, I'm taking down tubing. Putting on the gold tubing is going to be the hard part. We've got, you know what, we're going to jump this. We've got all this stuff over here that we're going to be putting on, and it'll be good. Let's see. What's up? Interesting. Yeah. The first tubing we're taking off is going to be over there, so I need to reposition everything. Maybe I should prop you up on something. As you can tell, I'm like super inexperienced in the live situations. We're going to see if I can move you. Hey, this isn't awful. Yeah. There we go. So we've got all this tubing we're working on removing because we're replacing it with the gold tubing I received and work with the connection we're going to get. This stream is way more laid back than tomorrow's will be. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. And tomorrow's live, we're like going to have a good camera and stuff, I think. But I wanted to do updates because I don't really have any shorts content to post, and I keep on telling you guys I'm working, and I am. You have no idea what I've had to do to get to this point. You'll see it in the video, all the things that happen. The video right now, I think is about 10 minutes long in its current stage. So yeah, we're gonna just be pulling off that tubing. Pulling off tubing is so satisfying. Makes a great clicking noise. And again, I'll be reading chat and talking to you guys every 5 minutes or so. I'm surprised this many people are here because I don't know, it's so late. Tomorrow's is going to be at a much more convenient time. Let's see. We have to move the camera soon already. Hopefully this shot isn't garbage. These lights, we'll see how bad it looks if I turn off these lights. I have an idea. Bear with me. Oh, that is too bright. We're going to turn on the lights again. Yeah, this is pretty much just a preparation stream for next time. I'm seeing a bunch of chat messages. I can't read them from here. Normally, I have a whole setup where I can see all these things. This one I just threw together. I said, hey, maybe I'll try streaming right now. And so I decided I might as well. Let's see. This is not going as well as I've hoped. I keep knocking over supports and stuff. Where am I on the screen? Everything's all mirrored over there. All right, we're gonna move the camera now because I've gotten rid of all the tubing over there. It was such a mess of a stream. All right, let's read some comments. I think it's all right. My phone is going off. All right. Going to Dollywood soon. Any tips? I've never been to Dollywood. I'll cover up the light. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. I've never been to Dollywood, so I'm not 100% sure about all that. My home park is Cedar Point. That's so nice. This thing is massive. Yeah, it's huge. Excited for the video. That's awesome. When are you going to go live tomorrow? I'm hoping. I actually have no clue, but I'm planning on going live around. It could be in the morning. It could be in the afternoon. It could be pretty much at any time. Sleep is for the weak. I agree. I don't need sleep. I need coaster. Real. If you can't sleep, replacing all the tubing on this is such a pain because we have thousands and thousands of cross ties, and for every single cross tie is 2 clicks on either side of tubing. But I think that the gold tubing will be worth. Let's see. I do need sleep because I'm doing a 3K race tomorrow. Hello, first live I've tuned into. What's up? What am I up to? Right now, we are removing tubing from this because we're doing some replacement where we got some gold stuff, like the real coaster. Oh, chill. Tomorrow's live is going to be way more sophisticated. So turn on notifications for that because I don't even know when I'm going to be doing that. I should probably start scheduling things. That's probably why I'm so behind on this project. It's because I don't have a schedule for any of this. It's going to be epic. Yeah, it'll be hype. Gold looks way better. Yeah. So yeah, we're removing all the purple tubing. We already have one side of the track already off, and then we're doing the other side, and then it'll just be me clicking pieces in for a while. I don't know why they'd be entertaining to watch, but part of this is also I get clips for the video. So this live stream is probably going to end up in the video. Maybe even some of your comments. Yeah, I'm not expecting a big show up today. We got 9 people. That's more than I expected. Would enjoy something like this. We're going to keep on removing tubing, and I'll be back to answer more comments in a little bit. This room is such a mess. Let's see. I think I need to scoot you guys just a little bit more. Let's see. Can you guys hear the fan of this computer overheating and going full blast? And like turning on and off over and over? All right. Yeah, we're just removing tubing. This is kind of the lamest stream you could hop onto. You can hear the fan. Yes, that's not going away. That's another thing I'm going to try and fix. This computer is like so old, which is why the quality is so bad. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be filming on my phone, which is what I film and edit 100% of all my videos on. The iPhone SE has like solid 2 hours of battery life, but it works. And tomorrow we'll be streaming on this, and I'll be reading chat on this, so you won't be hearing it. But this is just to figure a bunch of things out. All right. Well, now we're actually going to do stuff because the camera, you can see what I'm doing. All these tiny bits of tubing I have on here. All these very small lengths. Because what I did was I built backwards. I built the station first, and then I built backwards from the second launch through all of here. So both the sides ended up meeting right here. So I have a bunch of small lengths to connect with both tubings, right? But yeah, this first half works, but you're not going to be seeing a test today. Probably tomorrow, I'm going to finish all these tubing issues. Another small length. This room is such a mess. I don't think it's been this messy in a long time. This thing is so shaky without the tubing. Tubing is a crazy help. I should probably strengthen it. That's actually a good opportunity to make things stable even without tubing. So then with tubing, it's just crazy strong. Reminder, I'll be over there to read chat in like 5 minutes. Probably once I finish all this tubing over here, I'll do another little bit of reading chat. It's fun to just sort of hang with you guys, talk about some future things we're working on. I say we, but it's literally just me. Yeah. It's crazy how unstable everything gets when you take out the tubing. Because when I'm building, I don't build the cross ties first. I just put in the cross tie, connect it to tubing. And so all of this is almost falling apart without the tubing. I don't even know if we'll have enough gold because this is literally half of the coaster. And I'm planning on having the whole thing done in like under 2 weeks. If half of it took this long, I was also during school though. I was still going to school, and summer feels like it only just began simply because I had so much things going on at the beginning of summer. But I actually have way more free time now, just to build and get things done. Man, I really should have bothered to set up a chat thing because reading chat while I'm building is very entertaining, but we'll have to cope. All right. That's like the only exercise I'm going to get today. I think I just pulled out support. Don't mind me, this thing's just been sitting here for so long that it's slowly falling apart at this point. But we'll get it to work. We're almost out of frame already. So time for another read chat while I move the camera. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss any. Okay, I think the last thing I read was gold looks way better. Why even use the tubes? I'm sure flying works just fine. Oh yeah, for sure. Can you build a 12-foot Screaming Eagle coaster? I don't own enough parts for that, even close. Nonsense sentence? Interesting. Let's see. Finally caught you live. Oh wait. No, I already did read this, didn't I? Yes, it's confirmed. Is this a custom coaster? No. This is a model of Stardust Racers. I'm so mad they changed the name. I filmed the entire video calling it Starfall Racers, and then they just changed the name to Stardust. I mean, I don't have any choice in that, and I'm building this way before it opens, but still, it's annoying. Let's see. Ripping off tubing is so satisfying, yep. You should do one side purple and one side gold so you can tell which side is what. I feel like you're the type of guy to play Smash Bros. Melee, do you? No. I actually don't own a single game console. So, fun fact about me. Let's shift this over here because this is where we'll be taking off tubing. How much longer are you thinking of until start of the Phineas and Ferb coaster? That's next. In fact, I've already been planning out the video, and I haven't shot the first scene, but I've storyboarded it. It's going to be, I'm really excited. Tube removal is less boring than staring at my closed eyelids. That's fair. Let's see. With quality of work and the scale of this project, you deserve way more subs. I think I deserve as many subs as, like, the same level as my video quality. Every single time, this is just a little bit of a behind the scenes and how I make my videos. Every time I film the video, there's always a couple parts that I just absolutely can't stand. And so every single time, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have changed that. So every single time I put in a new segment, I pretty much rewatch the entire video, figure out what I don't like, and then change it. And every time, it still ends up with parts I don't like. Hello? Have you ever built a connected gun? No, I haven't. Yeah, I just want to make sure my computer is overheating so bad. I've had this computer completely just die on me because of overheating multiple times. Even when, just while I'm while I'm live streaming, it just dies. Like, something funny. My first live stream I ever did, where I got a ton, where I actually got a big super chat and it came with just stuff. The stream was called I try and build coaster. Wait, no, I beg for the stream to work while building a roller coaster was the name. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, this glare is so bad. I hate how this is mirrored. I can't really fix it. Do you like spiders? Spiders are chill. There's tons of instructions on Instructable. All right, well, I'm going to get back to work on tubing because this stream is a building stream. Hey, we have the same number of likes as viewers, which isn't saying much because there's only 12 likes. But, all right, well, tomorrow's should be a much better stream because this one I threw together in 2 seconds. All right, I'll read chat a little bit to make sure the last one I read was about Instructables. Not gonna lie, as I keep working on this project, I'm getting a little bit less and less proud of it because there's so many things I wanted to change about it that I just can't anymore because I already built it. I'm not gonna say this in the video, but if you're watching, know that in the video, when you're watching, I am missing an element right here and right there. I had to condense this to fit in my room. It's touching both walls. And I can't do this outside because of how much of a mass these sections are. And so there's 2 elements missing on either track. But don't tell anyone. And we can keep removing tubing. Oh man, this is so unstable. Like taking off tubing. This thing's just gonna be falling apart after. Because I don't even know, man, putting on tubing is the worst part. It's going to be the worst part of this whole thing. Because there's thousands of cross ties and then not even a click per cross tie, 2 clicks per. And this, the shaping fell apart on this already. Yeah. I have to reshape everything as I'm putting on tubing because the tubing is a lot of the strength and shape of my track. Am I already out of frame? Oh, what it is. Another day, we just moved the camera. I call that good. It'd be kind of funny if while I'm streaming, I just fell over on the coaster and the whole thing got destroyed. Maybe I'd have an excuse to actually start on the Phineas and Ferb coaster earlier. This turn's really strong. I can just rip it off. Let's see. We're almost done removing all the tubing. Oh. Chuck that over there. I can clean that up later. Oh, I already broke something. That probably was not how it was. Okay. I'm just glancing over there every once in a while just because there was one stream where I missed a super chat for like a solid 10 minutes because I was just building forever. I felt super bad because some dude paid money. Alright. Now I have to figure out where I want to start putting. Oh, you can't even see me. This is not going well. Let's see. Scoot you back a little bit. Maybe I can get a frame. Let's see. All right. So the really hard part about this next step of putting on the tubing is where in the world do I actually start putting it in? You could just say, oh, start at the end of the track, or start it. Do I want to start it over there and just feed it through? Do I want to start it at the base of the launch over here when it actually is high speed? Do I want to start it in the station? And I don't actually know if I have enough tubing. So should I focus on one side of it? Or should I go equally on both sides until I run out? So then both tracks change to a different color. Or should I just focus on one side being gold? I'm going to read chat for the next like 5 minutes. And while I think about this question, oh my goodness, I got my socks stuck on a cross tie. And now we can talk to chat. Let's see. Man, let's see. Where was my last thing? Let's see. Oh, you haven't even gotten that much. That's nice. Okay. Your fingers are going to be so raw by the end of the tubing. Oh my goodness. Yep. When I'm putting on this gold stuff, it's my fingers are not going to be happy at all. Do you plan out your coasters beforehand, or do you just build and iterate? Like, what do you mean plan out? I decide what I'm going to. I usually have my next couple of projects planned in terms of, oh, I want to build this next. But usually I don't scale anything. I don't really think about anything. I just start building the element I want to start building on. Usually that's near the beginning. And then I just keep building and iterating from there and deciding, oh, well, this didn't look right. And then I just rebuild it until it looks right. So I don't actually do any math or anything when I'm building things or scaling. I just build it till it just looks right in my head. Can you give it a test run? Nope, it has no tubing on it whatsoever right now. We're about to put tubing on, and I promise you tomorrow, when hopefully I have all the tubing on by then, I'll give a test, a dueling test. Let's see. The best solution is to spread out the gold tubes, like have a section of gold tubing and then another section. What do you mean by that? I would think one per time, so it at least works. It'll work. I can guarantee that the coaster will work. You should build the Fast and Furious roller coaster at Universal Studios LA. It would be a crazy build. It's a really anticipated coaster, yeah. They've started construction, track work is in. I've seen all of that. But the issue is I have the next 2 projects planned out. And so usually I just go 2 at a time. And something come up in between them, and then we could see how that goes. I was just asking if you scale and plan the elements. I plan what elements I'm doing. I don't scale anything. I just do it until it looks right. The elements, I just say, oh, the next element's this. I build it, and then I reshape it till it looks like the real thing, and then I call it good. And for most of the time it works. I mean, you can look at a roller coaster I build and say, oh, that's this. And that's the goal. one tiny piece of gold, and then one tiny piece of purple for maximum pain and looks. More like just maximum pain. At least that's how I'd see it. So my current plan is to start it inside, right on the launch track. I'm going to start the new tubing on the launch track. That's the fact I've gotten this tubing now at this stage makes it so much more difficult to build because the station is tucked in between all these tracks, and it's so hard to access and reach in and snap all these individual tubes in, especially on 2 tracks inside a tunnel underneath underneath a station in a tunnel, and then tracks on either sides and around them. And so, I wish it wasn't so backlit. Even when it was on the ground, it had this issue. So, and I just moved it back, and it still has the same. Oh, it just stays. It just stays like that. Even if it's down here, if the light's out of frame, it's still for some reason it has that. I feel like that once it covers the light, the glare should be gone, right? Or maybe it's a camera thing. Maybe there's something wrong with the camera. I'll rub it with my green screen. Hopefully this fixes something. Nope. That's weird. Hey, did the camera get clear? I think the camera looks better now. Am I wrong? I think the camera quality just got better. It was blurry forever, and now it actually looks fine. Oh, the latency on chat is really fast. I got an "it did" while I was still saying the sentence. All right. Well, I'm gonna point this at the station because we're gonna start. Because underneath the station, you're not even gonna be able to see me while I'm doing this. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to stream this section, because I'm gonna be on the ground on the other side, trying to reach in through all the supports and everything to snap in all these tubes, just to make it look a little bit prettier. So, we've got tons of stuff here. All right. Well, if I don't have any more questions from chat, I'm going to get back to work, and then I'll come back and make sure I don't miss any super chats or messages in general, just because I'm lucky enough to be at the stage. I feel like this is a nice thing. I'm not lucky enough to be at the stage where I can still interact with every single member of my community. I'm not too big where I can't. Like anyone who wanted to drop a message, I can respond to it. And in the next couple of months, I can see that going away. So, like, I'm glad we're at that current stage now. We got some party emojis going up through the screen. It's kind of fun. All right. I'm going to try and find the end of this tubing. How are 6 people still being entertained by this? Oh, it went to 9. Never mind. Is this? Oh, I grabbed an end, but it was a piece this long. Oh my goodness, this is going to be such an issue. Simple, just put the PC on an 8-foot stack of boxes pointing down. However, here's the problem. It's which Microsoft laptop is this? Like a Microsoft Surface, I think that's it. Anyways, it's a Surface, and so it doesn't have like a hinge. It's just like a piece of fabric. And so if it gets past 90 degrees, it just goes plop and falls on its face, which would kill the stream. And so I can't actually point it down more. And I wish I could, but that's just because we can't. Got some tubing stuck underneath the box this is on. It is in fact on boxes. Oh, it's wrapped around the power cord, and I unplugged this. This is such a fun technical day. Oh, wow. The party emojis and hearts and emojis and stuff are going crazy over there. I don't know if you can really see this through the screen, but this tubing is so shiny. It almost looks like it has like glitter in it because it's just so new. I don't even know if you can see. It's not in focus. It's focusing on me. Actually, like everything. I don't know. It looks super new. When do you think you're going to build your next custom coaster, like not a recreation? Well, let's see. Phineas the Ferb coaster, it might as well be custom because it breaks all the laws of physics, and I'm gonna have to take a lot of creative liberties based on the scenes it shows. I'm already working on that behind the scenes. When I can't be working on this, I can be researching that. But the coaster after the Phineas and Ferb coaster, the 10K special coaster, that one is gonna be the weirdest custom coaster you've ever seen. Like, the design restrictions are gonna be really difficult. We're almost at 10K, by the way. In fact, I'll do a live check. Let's see where we're at. We are. Let's see. Currently, our subscriber count is 9,877. That's a lot. We are less than 150 away. We could get this in the next 2 days. Should I do a 10K live stream where I just sort of sit there and watch the number go like tick tick tick? Oh look, it's 5 digits now. Would that be worth? Was it 5? Yeah, it'd be 5 digits now. So close. Yeah, it's really close. Let's see. I think maybe I'll be able to read chat on my phone. So I will. Oh, you still won't be able to hear me. I'll have to be like yelling while I'm tucked back there. Maybe I could talk to chat and put things together. I'll have to tune into my own live. Let's see if this will work. Oh, it's playing an ad. Yes, you should, but make sure you start at midnight again. Hey, right now it's only like 10 where I am. It's not super late, but it's probably going to get pretty late. Let's see. Oh, wow, the latency is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, so now I have chat on my phone. So that's fun. Start an infinite loop. That shows the latency right there. But yeah. Let's actually work on stuff because that's why I started this stream, to actually work. And I will tune into chat afterwards. So if you have any questions that you think of while I'm building, put those in chat. I'll answer them. And yeah, I'm going to start putting on some of this tubing. I'm excited to see how this looks. It's going to be exciting. I think I finally found the end of tubing that will be long enough for all of this. At least it looks like it'll be pretty long. I'll bring this whole roll over there. Oh yeah, it feeds into this roll. All right, I'm gonna build stuff now. Can you put a Subway Surfers clip in the corner, please? This is such a low-tech stream. It's streaming directly through a webcam, and that's it. No software, no anything. If I had money to pay for software, I would, but I have like no money. So this is what you guys are stuck with. You're stuck with me and the camera, and I try to be entertaining and succeed for a solid 5 people. Anyways, let's go put some of this gold tubing on. We have so much. This is like half of it. It's not going to be enough. I really don't think it will be, but it'll look cool in at least the first half. And the first half is what's going in the thumbnail, so that's what really matters. Oh, and I need to bring my phone with me for chat. Let's see. I'm gonna have to be like laying on my belly, reaching an arm through the whole structure to snap all this in. This would be the most uncomfortable thing like ever. Even with the station, it's gonna be difficult. This is gonna be interesting. This thing's full. I need space to lay down. I also need to pull up chat. Let's see. Where are we at? All right, I can spam the heart emoji. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let me chill. You can watch chat. And I can always see how I'm looking too. That'll be solid. Yep, we're just putting on tubing. I have to remember that this is not the thing streaming. Should I get a microphone? That'd be kind of complicated. For tomorrow's live, I'll be able to get a microphone and do this whole thing. But I could be able to move around and you can still hear me. Oh, it's going to be such a mess. Alright, let's just put this in over here. We're going to do the easy side first, and then we'll figure out the hard side later. I'll still be able to read chat from here, so put whatever you want, and I'll try and answer it. I'm pretty much putting just enough tubing, so I'll be able to launch the trains. That's pretty much it. Oh, I'm about to fall over on this thing. I'm in a very precarious situation. Let's see. There we go. The first piece of tubing is on, and now we see how long my finger muscles can last before they decide to kill themselves. Maybe we could crash a car into a dollhouse. I'd be down. Oh, this is such a weird. I don't have enough space to lay down. That'd be the ideal position here, but I just physically can't. And I'm trying to get tubing into a tunnel underneath all this stuff. Why not 2 cars? Should I just ditch the last part of the layout and ramp it into the corner over there? I'm literally just laying on the floor, trying to reach and put in tubing. I'm gonna have to do this across this whole stretch 8 more times, and I've only done about 6 inches of tubing. Yo, just wanted to tell you that you made great stuff. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're watching. This is probably the most boring stream you'll watch on YouTube this year. So eventually I want to learn how to make good live content, because that would be pretty awesome. This is entertainment at its peak, for sure, for sure. Ugh, you get to watch a guy lay on his floor and try to snap in tubing to cross ties because it will look prettier. Do you watch hockey? Nope. I bet you I could get into it, but I don't really follow a ton of sports very closely. I'll follow a couple teams, but even then it's rare that I follow things or watch every game of anything. So maybe if I got into a sport, then I could live a more normal life than sitting in my basement building with kids' toys. Better than being a Discord mod. Yep, that is real. I'm gonna miss so many cross ties on this. I already realized I missed one over there on accident. How are 5 people still watching this? I legitimately don't understand. Want to hear a cool fact? There's a there are around 7 people in the world right now watching my Falcon's flight video. On average, there are 7 people watching my Falcon's flight video in the world currently. And if they and if they subscribed off of that video and then came here, well then, I'm sorry. Go watch a different video, not this. Hey man, right now I'm playing Roblox Theme Park Tycoon and I have to go to college next year, so I'm clearly doing great at life. Yeah, sounds like that. Alright, we have just finished 1 out of 8. And I've just realized a big issue, and the issue is that this is one super long piece of tubing. So how long do I take this piece of tubing before I cut it and put another tube? Let's see. There's just so much tubing. I can move my chat phone. Bro, you have to get rid of all that self-doubt. Okay, but like sometimes you have to be socially aware to like live. Let's see. Sometimes, all this track feeds through so many tiny little holes in between supports, and I have to push this entire roll through those holes to be able to keep building. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Who to stick? I don't even know. Let's see. We'll just slide this through here. And then take it up here. Oh, I broke a support. Oh, this roll just got stuck on a bunch of cross ties. I'll move that. Stuck on more cross ties. This thing is just a getting stuck on cross ties magnet. And we'll throw all this over here. And move the camera just a. Next element we're tubing, at least on one side. We are engaged because we are heard, not because of what we see. Some guy on the internet. Route the spare tubing through the first, then tighten it as you go. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. How would you tighten tubing as you go? Okay. That jump was not ideal. All that really matters is I have gold tubing in the spots for the thumbnail. So then it looks good then. And then when you're already watching the video, do you really care? Because you're already watching this epic coaster go around. Still having to get my chat phone. Click it in place. Okay. Paint the purple tubes with pure gold. That way you can save the gold tubes. That's such good advice. I should hire you to give me advice. Oh, this is not gonna stay. Well, when my phone falls. Oh. We're calling that good. Negative $3 an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually know if I'll have tubing done by tomorrow, because every single one of these, once I finish this entire thing, it's an eighth of the way through. And if I take an hour per eighth, that's 8 hours of work just to make the thing look prettier. If you're not subscribed, you better be. What ride is being built? This is Stardust Racers, also known previously as Starfall Racers, because they decided to change the name. I still need to film that part of the video where I talk about the name change, because I am not refilming everything I already filmed. And so I'm just going to talk about the name change in a segment of the video. I think I calculated it one time based on the hours that I am putting into these projects. Why am I getting an ad? Did you guys get an ad? Is this thing running ads? Do you think it's worth doing all this work for making videos? That's a good question. No, but the thing is that I enjoy it, and I wouldn't be doing it to this extent, but I would be still building things like this if I wasn't making videos. So might as well film it, is my philosophy. Anyways, what I was telling you about earlier was, if I calculated it one time, the hours I'm putting in, my hourly rate for building these things would be around, I think, like 7 cents an hour. I don't know. It's something tiny like that. But the thing is that we're not doing it for money. We're doing it because it's fun. And it's fun to build roller coasters. We have 21 likes and 5 viewers. That means at least 21 people have swung by through here. Are you guys getting a bunch of ads? Big question here. Because I've gotten multiple ads on my phone that I'm reading chat off of. Let's see. All right, that should be good. No, we are ad-free. That's one person. One person saying that they haven't gotten an ad. In that case, that's good. I'll probably make a solid like 30 cents off this stream. Streaming's a lot more profitable than my other things. I should definitely stream more because of super chats and stuff would like make a better hourly wage. But streaming makes me way less effective. Like as of now, all I've done is removed a track of tubing, and I put half tubing on the track on this far side track going up and down this. And that's it for however long this stream has been going for. Okay, I almost fell on top of all my giant mess. I've been getting ads. There's a Raid Shadow Legends ad too. That's funny. Should I, if I got a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor opportunity, should I go for it? Be like, yo. That'd be funny. This giant mass has become a giant tangle that I will have to sort out later. That is not helping. My chat device is too far already. It's been 50 minutes of tubes. Yep. Which means, oh man, should I even do a live tomorrow? Because, let's be honest, all you'll be watching is me putting on more tubes. Because this is probably going to take, this might take another week. I can build stuff all day, but snapping in tubes repetitively over and over and over, I've already committed to it. I'm putting on more tubing either way because I've already taken it all off. But is it even worth doing another live of all this? Yes. Alright. I mean, if y'all will show up, I can keep doing them. Let's see. We're reshaping this entire segment because it got unshaped. Looks like we have a long message I have not read. Should definitely be strengthening this a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Nah, I'll block and mute you for that minor. This whole tubing fiasco is going to be like 2 seconds in the actual video. So, it's just sort of crazy the different things and levels these things get to. That I'm working for like 8 hours on one segment, and then in the video, it's like 5 minutes. And we're slowly losing our base of around 5 videos. Make the whole video tubes. Maybe I'll make a members only video just called Tubes. And it'll be a documentary on the experience of putting together the tubes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to untangle all of this. And that's gonna take forever. Yep, I'm thinking that this the whole tube fiasco could be a documentary. Why is all this wrapped around this one thing? And then you have to pull all of this out and through it about 1 billion times. Yeah, we're slowly losing the base of people that enjoy watching me put together tubes. Originally, we had a base around like 7, and then we dropped to 4, and then 4. I would watch if I had more than $0. That's real. Only reason I have that option is because I also have $0. Can you guys even hear me talking at this volume? If I don't get a yes in the next like 20 seconds, then I'll probably have to talk louder. These people are your real fans. Yeah. We've got all 4 real fans. Yes, you can hear us well. Awesome. I don't have to kill my voice. That is good to know. We get to sit here, answer questions, and untangle tubes. Tubing is one thing I would not enjoy if I switched over to classic. Yep, welcome to the... I have acquired 100 meters of tubing, and it all decided to tangle up, and now I have to untangle said 100 meters of tubing. I don't know how long it actually is, but this these issues are kind of making me want to cut it, even though that is not a good idea at all. It's all such a mess. This is why this is stayed up well. We deserve to have paper people with their names put on the coaster cards. I can barely keep my chainless from tangling. Yeah, the problem with this is all of my tubing lengths are like the length of a screen and circuit coaster. Very short and manageable. But when you get custom tubing that's so many meters long, it's so hard to untangle everything. Like, I might even spend hours just untangling. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like this just tangled up, and then maybe, yeah, I don't even know anymore. Wait a minute. I meant, have you tried towing the tube pile across the room? I hear that helps. Oh, throwing. Is it really that bad to just cut it and use little splices to reconnect if it's too hard to untangle? I have very little experience with tubing. I personally hate cutting tubing. I've already got every single possible size you can imagine in terms of tubing sizes. And so I try so hard to just not do it at all. And so that's usually my goal, to not cut tubing, except it's getting really tempting right now to just cut it. I can tell you that much, because it's only tangling more as I try to untangle it. But I don't want to cut it because it's like a custom length. It might just be faster to undo it all. Maybe if I just I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna try and untangle. Do you dislike the newer Connect tracks? Yeah, I really don't like them. Well, I don't have something against them. Anyways, this stream has gotten so boring so fast, so I think it's probably gonna end like really, really soon. And yeah, I think I should probably also go to bed. It's super late. Hopefully, if I end up streaming more, you'll see you guys again. But I think I'm probably gonna end it around here because I don't really care to film myself untangling tube for 4 hours straight. I don't have an end stream button over here, but yeah, I think we're gonna be over now. We can. Right as one guy joined and said hello. Yeah, we are gonna be heading out. So thanks for sitting through like an hour of me putting on tubing and answering questions. Let's see, where's the end live button? Does it not exist? Is this where do I